Have you ever wondered why some people seem to succeed no matter what life throws at them? Have you ever looked at someone's life and thought, how did they make it through all of that? How did they survive heartbreak, recover after losing a job, and keep going after people laughed at their dreams? And how did they continue when everyone else gave up on them? Most of us only see the finished product. We celebrate the promotion, applaud the business, and cheer for the championship. But what we don't see are the sleepless nights, tears, rejection letters, disappointments, prayers, and the moments when they wanted to quit. Every success story has chapters that most people never read. I love success stories, not because they make successful people look extraordinary. I love them because they remind ordinary people that extraordinary things are possible. Success stories give me hope. They remind me that where I am today doesn't have to determine where I end up tomorrow. Whenever I feel discouraged, like quitting, and life tells me no, I remember someone else's story that says, keep going. Because if God did it for them, He can do it for me. And if He can do it for me, He can do it for you. The greatest obstacle to success isn't always a lack of talent. Sometimes it's discouragement. Discouragement has stopped more dreams than failure ever could. Some people quit one day before their breakthrough. Some stop because nobody applauded them and because they expected the journey to be easier. Life has a way of testing your commitment. Sometimes relationships end, opportunities disappear, finances dry up, and sickness comes. Sometimes people who promise to support you become the very people who doubt you. Have you noticed that the closer you get to your purpose, the louder the criticism becomes? People will tell you your dream is unrealistic. They'll ask questions like, who do you think you are? Has anyone in your family ever done that? What makes you think you'll succeed? The sad reality is this. Sometimes the people closest to you become the biggest doubters. Not because they hate you, but because they cannot see what God has shown you. Faith often gives you a vision before it gives you visible evidence. That's why faith is difficult. It asks you to believe before you see, to walk before the path appears, to trust before the answers arrive. Many people abandon their dreams because they're waiting for everyone else's approval. But God never required public approval to fulfill His promises. Imagine if every successful person had stopped after their first failure. Imagine if they had listened to every critic or if they believed every negative opinion. There would be no success stories. There would only be unfinished dreams. Sometimes your greatest battle isn't against other people. It's against your own thoughts. Thoughts like I'm too old, too young, not smart enough, don't have enough money, or failed too many times. But those thoughts don't come from God, because God never calls someone and then reminds them of everything they lack. He reminds them of what He can do through them. So, what keeps successful people moving forward? It's not that they never become discouraged. It's that they refuse to stay discouraged. Success begins with belief. Before the world believes in you, you must believe in yourself. And before you can believe in yourself, you must believe what God says about you. Faith is fuel. Just as a car cannot travel without fuel, your dreams cannot travel without faith. Faith keeps moving when feelings stop and keeps praying when nothing changes. Faith keeps planting even when there's no harvest and keeps believing when circumstances say otherwise. Every success story has one thing in common. Someone refused to quit, chose perseverance over comfort, and decided that temporary pain was worth permanent purpose. Think about a seed. When a seed is planted, it disappears into darkness. If you didn't know better, you'd think it was buried forever. But what looks like burial is preparation. The seed isn't dying, it's developing. Some of you feel buried today. Life has covered you with disappointment, failure, debt, grief, loneliness, and broken relationships. But maybe you're not buried. Maybe you're planted, because planted people eventually grow. The pressure you're feeling may be producing strength. The delay may be developing character. The waiting may actually be preparing you for something bigger than you imagined. God often prepares the person before He provides the opportunity, because if the opportunity arrives before the character is ready, success becomes difficult to sustain. So, don't despise your process. Trust it. Every challenge is teaching something. Setback is strengthening something, and delay is preparing something. And while you're waiting, keep believing, praying, serving, and trusting. Your story isn't over. Here's what success stories have taught me. They teach me that impossible is often just an opinion, setbacks are setups for comebacks, and rejection isn't always God's denial. Sometimes it's God's redirection. Most importantly, success stories remind me that I am never alone. Someone else has survived what I'm facing, cried the same tears, wondered if they should quit, and questioned themselves. But they kept walking. And because they kept walking today, their story inspires someone else. Maybe your greatest success won't be the money you earn, the title you receive, or the awards you collect. Maybe your greatest success will become someone else's hope. One day someone will look at your life and say, if they made it, maybe I can too. That's the power of your story. So, the next time discouragement knocks on your door, don't answer with fear. Answer with faith. The next time people tell you your dream is impossible, remember that people measure with human limitations. God measures with divine possibilities. The next time you feel like giving up, remember this: you are not walking alone. There are millions of people pursuing dreams despite setbacks. There are people who have overcome pain, loss, failure, rejection, and disappointment. And now it's your turn. Keep writing your story, trusting God's timing, believing in the gifts He placed inside of you, and moving forward, even if your steps are small. Because every great success story started with someone who simply refused to quit. I'll leave you with this thought. Don't compare your chapter 2 to someone else's chapter 20. Your journey is unique, timing is different, purpose is specific, and your story is still being written. Remember these words: faith turns obstacles into opportunities. Perseverance turns dreams into reality. God turns the impossible into the possible. So don't quit. Don't surrender or lose hope. Your greatest chapter may be the one you're about to write. Thank you, and may God bless every one of you.